In 2005, scientists found a far-off planet with an atmosphere super similar to Earth's. They named this mysterious planet Planet G. A year later, in 2006, NASA built their most powerful transmission device ever, 5 times stronger than any before it. This kicked off a huge mission called the Beacon Project, aiming to contact any intelligent life on Planet G. To do this, they set up giant dish antennas in the Hawaiian mountains, sending out a super strong signal once every 24 hours. This signal first hit a satellite in space, which then amplified it and sent it towards Planet G. As the signal started beaming out, our story moves to Oahu, Hawaii. There we meet Alex Hopper, a carefree and aimless young guy who's just drifting through life. But then he spots Samantha, a beautiful girl, and it's love at first sight. Trying to impress her, Alex goes way too far and ends up getting arrested. Luckily, his brother, Stone Hopper, a U.S. Navy commander, bails him out, as usual. Stone, however, drops a bombshell. The girl Alex is dreaming of settling down with is actually the daughter of Admiral Terrence Shane of the U.S. Navy. Alex doesn't care. He only sees Samantha, not her dad or his rank. Stone, fed up with Alex's aimless and reckless life, believes Alex will completely ruin himself if things don't change. So Stone gets Alex enlisted directly into the U.S. Navy, hoping to teach him responsibility. A few years pass, but Alex's old habits, stubbornness, and carelessness still stick around. Samantha's love keeps him grounded, though, and because of that love, Alex has become a responsible lieutenant on the USS John Paul Jones destroyer ship in the U.S. Navy. Alex and Samantha are now at the brink of marriage, but there's still a huge hurdle. Samantha's father, Admiral Terrence, who still sees Alex as a good-for-nothing. Because of this, Alex can't bring himself to ask the Admiral for Samantha's hand. Alex Hopper and his older brother, Commander Stone Hopper, are currently part of the RIMPAC naval exercise in Hawaii. RIMPAC, or Rim of the Pacific exercise, is the world's biggest and most powerful naval exercise. Navies from multiple countries train together for war and coordinate so they can unite when real combat happens. This year's RIMPAC training includes powerful navies from countries like America, Japan, Australia, and Korea. Alex is on his USS John Paul Jones destroyer ship, while his brother Stone is the captain of the USS Sampson. It's the first day of the RIMPAC exercise, and all the naval forces are showing off their combat techniques. Meanwhile, something huge happens in space. The signal amplifier satellite, transmitting signals towards Planet G, suddenly sees a portal open in that direction. 5 unknown alien objects emerge from the portal, pulled directly towards Earth by some gravitational force. One of the objects crashes into a satellite mid-flight, shattering it and changing the alien object's trajectory. 4 objects splash down in the ocean near the Hawaiian Islands, but one crashes directly into China, causing massive destruction in Hong Kong. This event throws the whole world into a frenzy. An emergency meeting is called with NASA scientists and U.S. government officials. NASA scientists claim these alien objects must have come from Planet G, the same one they've been sending signals to for months as part of the Beacon Project. This means an intelligent alien civilization really does exist on Planet G and has now revealed itself. But the big question keeping NASA and the U.S. government up at night is this a message or an attack? Meanwhile, the Navy forces training in the Pacific Ocean get news of the incident. The alien objects landed just a few miles away in the ocean. Alex's ship captain coordinates with Alex's brother Stone and a Japanese ship, and all 3 warships head towards the crash site to assess the situation. On the other hand, NASA receives crucial information from China. The alien object that crashed in Hong Kong is made of an unknown element not found anywhere on Earth. It seemed to be some kind of communication device, though it was completely destroyed in the crash. But now the question is, why did the aliens send a communication device to Earth? Did they want to contact someone? And if so, who? Meanwhile, Alex, Stone, and the Japanese ship are steadily moving towards the crash site. Suddenly, they spot a mysterious shape emerging from the ocean, a little ways off, an alien object. It's hard to tell from a distance if it's a ship or something else. Alex and Stone keep an eye on the object for a while, but there's no movement from it and nothing comes out. So Captain Stone sends Alex and 2 of his soldiers to investigate the object. They get into a small boat and slowly approach the object. What they see is a strange, tall, and massive pillar rooted deep in the ocean. Without a second thought, Alex jumps onto the surface near the pillar and wades through the shallow water until he reaches it. The pillar has some strange raised patterns on it. As Alex tries to touch them, at that exact moment, 2 platforms near the pillar explode with intense energy, spreading into the sky and creating a transparent, invisible energy shield several kilometers in radius around the pillar. Alex and his team's 3 warships are now trapped inside this energy shield, like genies in a bottle. No signals can go out and no help can come in. All around them is just mysterious silence and invisible walls. Meanwhile, an Air Force jet is speeding towards the same area, but the shield is invisible to its eyes. All the soldiers on the ships are on high alert, preparing their weapons. Alex and his two fellow soldiers witness a terrifying sight near the pillar. A massive whirlpool is forming in the water, as if something heavy is about to emerge from the depths of the ocean. Then, in an instant, 3 gigantic alien ships burst out of the water. They leap out like dolphins and position themselves in a specific formation. It's as if they're an army standing guard around the pillar. All the naval forces are terrified. Alex then notices that these ships have a super strong windshield. This means aliens could be inside, but nothing is visible from the outside. Suddenly, a loud sound wave blasts from one of the alien ships. Taking this attack as a declaration of war, Captain Stone also sounds the battle cry. Stone's forces fire a missile at an alien ship, but it misses. Stone's ship is blown to pieces. Stone and all the soldiers on his ship are killed in the attack. Alex is shocked to see his brother die in front of him, but a burning desire for revenge ignites within him. He immediately goes to his destroyer ship, looking for the captain. But the soldiers inform him that his ship's captain also died in the attack. Alex is stunned because, after the captain, he is the next senior officer on the ship. Now he has to take charge of his fleet. At first, Alex is a bit scared, but he's desperate to avenge his brother's death. Alex orders his team to load weapons.
We're going in. Full attack.
Seeing Alex's ship preparing, Captain Nagata of the Japanese ship also alerts his team so they can support Alex. However, after the previous attack, the alien ships are completely silent. But as soon as Alex and Nagata point their ship's weapons towards the alien ship suddenly becomes active again. It launches a barrage of missiles, destroying Nagata's ship. Nagata and his team manage to save themselves by jumping into the water. But now Alex understands that any hasty or angry decision could cost him and the entire fleet their lives. So he calms himself down and removes the weapons from the ship. The ship goes silent again. Alex rescues Nagata and his remaining soldiers and brings them onto his ship. At that moment, the aliens move again. A space shuttle-like object and 3 spinning gold drones emerge from the pillar and head straight towards urban areas. These drones, now called shredder drones, are actually destroyers. As soon as they detect any military or electronic weapon and feel even the slightest threat, they immediately destroy it, whether it's cars, helicopters, or people. These drones are causing massive destruction in the surrounding area. Meanwhile, Alex's girlfriend Samantha is in the mountains of Oahu Island, Hawaii. Samantha, a physical therapist, is on a mountain trail with Mick Canales, a retired Army veteran. Mick lost both his legs in a war and is learning to walk again with prosthetic legs, and Samantha is helping him adjust to this new life. Oahu Island is also within the alien's invisible shield, completely blocking signals. Suddenly, Samantha and Mick see the alien ship moving. They're stunned. Just then, a local police unit arrives.
The island's under attack.
The police tell them to go home and continue towards the observatory. The alien ship lands directly near the observatory. As the hatch opens, armored aliens emerge, completely silent but with deadly intentions. Without wasting a second, they attack the observatory. Meanwhile, the local police unit is heading in the same direction, completely unaware of the deadly danger they're approaching. Suddenly, an alien abruptly appears. With lightning-fast attacks, it eliminates all the police officers in a moment. Meanwhile, Alex's team finds something shocking: an armored alien floating in the sea. All the soldiers are eager to see what's inside the armor suit. Alex then removes its helmet. The sight that greets them sends a chill of fear through everyone. It's a human-shaped alien. Its facial features are somewhat human-like, but its beard is spiky like thorns, and its fingers look very strange. Alex opens its eyes and shines a flashlight into them. Its eyes appear deep black. Then suddenly, its eyes change color like a chameleon. Alex starts seeing images from its mind. He understands the alien's entire plan. They're preparing to attack Earth. Just then, Alex's comrades pull the alien away from him. But at that very moment, and the alien's companions storm in. Surprisingly, they don't harm anyone. They just pick up their injured comrade and silently leave, as if they can't even see Alex and his team. Alex finds this very strange. However, at this point, he's already terrified, knowing the alien's objective. On the other hand, NASA's investigation uncovers the aliens' intentions for coming to the Hawaiian Islands. The aliens want to send a signal to their army, calling them to Earth for war. But their communication system crashed and was destroyed in China. That's why they've now taken over the Hawaiian island. It has the Beacon Project's powerful transmitter, which they're modifying to send signals to their home planet. This is terrifying because only 5 alien ships have come to Earth so far and caused such destruction. But what will happen if the aliens succeed in contacting their people? How many aliens will attack Earth then and erase humanity's existence? Everyone is scared after learning this information. Meanwhile, Samantha is heading towards the observatory with Mick. Suddenly, a man runs towards them, looking very agitated and scared. His name is Cal Zapata, a scientist from the Beacon Project. He tells Samantha and Mick that the aliens have taken over their observatory. They've killed all the scientists and are now preparing to send signals to their planet. Samantha and Mick are stunned to hear this. Cal further explains that their deep space satellite, which amplifies signals, only aligns in a specific position once every 24 hours. Only at that time can a signal be sent from Earth to the alien planet, and there are only 5 hours left to reach that position. If the aliens aren't stopped before then, the end of the world is certain. This news deeply worries Samantha and Mick. Now, it's not just about one person, but the entire human race. And from that moment, they decide to foil the aliens' plans. Alex and his team are also considering this. Meanwhile, a technician on Alex's team discovers something during the alien helmet's examination. He shows Alex an image of a lizard called a leopard gecko. The lizard's eyes perfectly match the alien's eyes. The technician tells Alex that this lizard is quite sensitive to sunlight, and the alien's helmet is like advanced sunglasses, with moisture and slight oxygen inside. All this proves that the aliens are also quite sensitive to sunlight. It's possible that, like the leopard gecko, these aliens can't see properly in direct sunlight. That's why they didn't see them. It's likely they can only see through the scanners in their helmets. Alex now knows one of the aliens' weaknesses. The aliens can't see them directly. They only detect weapons to sense danger and attack. Alex resolves to eliminate the aliens using this weakness. Japanese Commander Nagata is also with Alex. However, to destroy the aliens, they first need to eliminate those 3 attacking alien machines and then the mothership. But it's night now, making it hard to see the aliens. Plus, the alien energy field has completely shut down Alex's ship's radar. This means no alien ships are visible on screen, nor is there any movement from them. The entire Navy team is stressed because the enemy is invisible. But then, Nagata suggests something strange but brilliant. Nagata explains that there are no AA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, tsunami warning buoys around Hawaii that record movements in the ocean depths like earthquakes, tremors, or waves created by something very heavy moving. And because the alien ships are moving through the water, their weight and speed are causing turbulence in the ocean, which these buoys can detect. Nagata and Alex create a grid where each buoy is a point. Now, as heavy waves rise at a certain depth, they can estimate the alien ship's direction and speed. The entire system works as if they can track the enemy's movements underwater without eyes. During this time, they see that those 3 alien destroyer ships are heading towards their ship. Perhaps they sense danger. They are moving in a pattern. Alex and Nagata figure out their movement pattern. At the right time and position, they destroy 2 of the alien ships in one strike. Now they have hope that they can defeat the aliens. On the other hand, Samantha is trying to contact Alex, but the aliens have jammed signals on that island too, preventing her from contacting Alex. Luckily, Cal is with them. Cal tells them that the aliens are using an electromagnetic field to jam signals, but he has a special spectrum analyzer device that can help them contact Alex. Cal sneaks into his observatory, grabs his device, and brings it out. Samantha immediately calls Alex and tells him that the aliens are setting up a communication system on Oahu Island to call their army. They only have 4 hours to destroy the entire island and eliminate the aliens before then. Just then, the call disconnects. At that moment, Alex realizes that the aliens have caught on to their strategy. The last remaining alien ship changes its pattern and starts surrounding their ship from behind. Now, hitting it in the dark is difficult. There are only 40 minutes left until morning, so Alex plays it smart. He keeps evading the alien ship until morning. Then, as soon as morning breaks, Alex maneuvers the ship from behind Oahu Island, bringing it directly in front of the alien ship, and fires a direct shot. All they can see is the glare of the sun. At that moment, Alex and Nagata fire rockets, destroying that ship as well. Alex and his entire army are filled with enthusiasm, but their joy is cut short as the alien mothership sends 2 of its shredder drones. These drones destroy Alex's ship. Fortunately, Alex, Nagata, and the other soldiers manage to escape the ship in a boat. However, losing the destroyer ship is a major setback for them. On the other side, Samantha on Oahu Island also sees Alex's ship being destroyed through binoculars. She thinks she's lost Alex, but along with losing Alex, she's also sad that there's no one left to stop the aliens. But then, Mick shows courage. Even though he lost his legs, the blood of a soldier still runs through his veins. He gets into a police car with Samantha and heads towards the observatory. The aliens are just about to complete their communication setup there. Meanwhile, Alex's team is heading toward the shore, disheartened. Fighting the aliens without a ship and weapons is impossible. Then, Alex spots an old battleship named Missouri on the shore. Although the ship is currently being used only as a museum, it's about to become their weapon in the war against the aliens. Alex and his team board the ship. However, the 70-year-old ship's control system is old, and the soldiers aren't familiar with it. But luckily, they find brave old Navy veterans on the same ship who had operated it before. These old Navy personnel were invited as guests to the RIMPAC training, but they also got trapped inside the aliens' invisible shield. Now, these old Navy veterans are also with Alex in this war. Together, they transform the old museum ship back into a battleship. However, this war isn't easy. On one side is the alien mothership, equipped with advanced technology, and on the other is Alex's 70-year-old battleship Missouri. Still, the fearless Alex and his brave team directly attack the mothership. Of course, the aliens are far more advanced. Their mothership is massive and armed with modern weapons, constantly overwhelming Alex's forces. But perhaps the aliens don't know that in cunning, bravery, and strategy, humans are unmatched. Alex continuously keeps his ship away from the alien ship's direct line of fire, circling and firing missiles. In this way, he finally destroys the alien mothership. As soon as the mothership is destroyed, the invisible shield also vanishes, clearing the way for the Navy outside the shield. The Admiral immediately prepares the Air Force for attack, but the danger isn't over yet. The aliens on Oahu Island have successfully installed their communication device. Just by sending a signal, even more alien forces would have invaded Earth. But then Samantha and Mick drive in quickly, shutting it down. However, Samantha and Mick themselves are now in deadly danger. An alien attacks them, but Mick, despite being disabled, fights him. This makes it hard for the alien to see Mick properly due to the sunlight, but it still punches Mick down anyway. It's about to stab Mick when Cal arrives and also starts hitting the alien. Mick gets another chance to grab the alien. Meanwhile, the other aliens have repaired their device and are once again ready to send a signal. On the other hand, Alex's ship now has only one missile left. Loading that missile, Alex aims it towards the aliens' communication device on Oahu Island. But then, they see that the mothership isn't completely destroyed yet. The mothership launches 3 shredder drones towards Alex's ship. Alex and his army have no weapons to stop these shredder drones. Now, Alex and Nagata understand that this is their end. But before dying, they fire their missile towards the aliens' communication device. Just as the aliens begin sending the signal, but now death is also upon Alex and his army. The shredder drones are just about to hit their ship. It's the Air Force unit arriving to help Alex and his army. They completely wipe out the alien mothership, and thanks to Alex and his brave team, humanity is pulled back from the brink of destruction. The world is saved from a great danger, a war that was neither seen nor understood. Samantha, Mick, and Cal also managed to reach a safe place before the explosion. Alex's bravery, leadership, and quick thinking win the hearts of the entire nation. He not only defeats an enemy, but also proves that taking responsibility is true courage. He is honored as a hero, and in the end, Admiral Terrence Shane, who once thought Alex was useless and careless, also agrees to accept Alex and Samantha's relationship. And with that, this story ends here. If you liked the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.